Well, boys and girls, the time has come. It is new Football Manager Save O'Clock, and for the first time ever in the history of the channel, you will get to pick who we manage in this save. Not like you as a collective. It might not be the one that you specifically pick, but there's going to be a vote, probably multiple votes, because lots of clubs applied. Let me explain what's been going on. So back in February, I started to realise that Non-League to Legend for this year was starting to come to an end, and I needed a plan for a new save. And I wanted to do something different to what we've done before. Lots of people were calling out for a one club save. Lots of people wanted me to do like a tier 10 database, really big, long road to glory kind of save. But I didn't want to just randomly pick a club and end up just doing a normal, typical Football Manager save. I thought back over some of the saves that I've done in the past. The one we did with Nuneaton a few years ago was awesome. We went down to the club. We had an interview for the job with the chairman. We got to meet the players. I even got given a contract. We did lots of stuff with Leamington. We've obviously had some interaction with Burton this year off the back of Non-League to Legend. There's so many clubs who've done so many awesome things. I wanted to basically start a search for the most awesome non-league social media team in England so that we could work together on a series and find a club for me to manage in FM who we could also do some stuff with off the pitch. So I did this tweet. I'm going to read the tweet to you. I did do a TikTok version of this as well. If you're not following me on Twitter and TikTok, you should be, because you've missed out on a whole month of this story developing already. It's at LOLLUJO on both of those. But this was the tweet. Non-league football clubs, all caps. It was intended to be shouted. I want to work with you. Well, specifically one of you. I just don't know which. I did the same joke at the start of this video. I need a new bit. I'm looking for a club, ideally in tiers 8 to 10 of English football, for a future FM24 YouTube series. Didn't want to be arrogant. Link to my channel. Kind of assuming anyone who replies would already know who I am, but didn't want to look like a wang. Some of the things I'd like to be able to do, and this is the kind of stuff we've got planned for this series. I want to be able to film the first episode of the series at the club that we end up working with. Obviously, this is the first episode of the series. I didn't... Spoilers, loads of clubs applied, so we're doing a selection process, but I will be filming multiple episodes throughout the series at whichever club we end up choosing. I want to be able to film some other clips at the club to use in videos and across social media throughout the series. This isn't just a turn up on episode 1 and then do a normal Football Manager save from there. I want to be working in collaboration with the club, visiting them quite frequently throughout the save and having lots of interaction along the way. I want to come along to training and film some of that as well. I want to be able to have a subscriber meetup at one of their matches, and quite importantly, I want to be able to produce some collaborative merch, probably in the form of a replica shirt with my logo on the front and their badge on that we can then split the proceeds on. That's important because it allows me to actually kind of pay the club for all of what I'm asking them to do. So we're also able to kind of give back. So there will be a shirt for whichever club you end up choosing. There will be a shirt similar to the home ones we've done in the past, the Bourne ones we've done in the past. It'll have my logo as a big sponsor on there, but it will be in the club colours with the club badge. It'll basically be a LOLLUJO version of their home shirt, which will be made available for you to buy. And I'll be splitting the proceeds with the club so that we can throw some money to whichever club ends up winning as well. So basically, I'm looking for a club that gets social media and would like to have some fun over the course of a few months. It's really important that they are active on social media. They understand how it works. I don't want to be working with a club who get confused at me turning up at the ground with a camera, or who like don't acknowledge that we exist in tweets or on TikTok. I want a club who are going to play along, think how well Leamington played along a couple of years ago. That's what we're looking for. Timescale wise, I mean, the timescale is now. At the time, I didn't know when Non-League to Legend was going to end. It has now ended. The timescale is now. I put that tweet out, and as you can see, it went bananas. 450,000 views on Twitter and lots and lots and lots of responses. I got over 60 emails from football clubs, some of them who clearly hadn't even read the rules, because there were some from other countries, some from other leagues. So we were able to narrow it down to a short ish list, and this was the short-ish list. So this was, when did we do this? This was the 12th of March, so a couple of weeks ago, the follow-up. So the non-league football club search. After over 50 applications, it was over 60 in the end, I've narrowed this down to the short-ish list below. Massive thanks to every club that applied. There's been no personal bias in the process. All I did to get to this short list was remove the clubs who didn't meet the original criteria. So clubs who aren't in England, aren't in tiers 8 to 10. I removed every email, every club that wasn't actually from a club email address. There was quite a lot of fans who were emailing saying, please do my club. The club need to be involved. The club need to get it. I've also removed any clubs that don't have a Wikipedia page. There were a few who I guess were very early days startup clubs who, as much as I'd like to work with them, didn't really fit what we were looking to do for this project. Like I say there, it cuts off the really, really tiny clubs, and also any clubs I couldn't find a Twitter at for, because if they don't have a Twitter, they're not active on social media in a way that I need them to be for the idea for this series to work. Because I had so many applicants, I've decided to add a second selection phase. There's no way I'm looking at all 50 of those, or however many that shortlist was, and deciding myself which one we're going to manage. So the second phase started here, where I invited all of those clubs who were on the shortlist who I'd tagged to send me a short video, no longer than 60 seconds long, on Twitter, explaining why I should choose their club, what makes them a good story, why should I manage them, or why should you choose for us to manage them. In the end, 11 of those clubs have done that. If you are watching this and you're a club and you're like, I sent an email with a video on, well, then you didn't follow the rules, did you? Again, part of getting social media is reading comprehension. So if your video is longer than 60 seconds or you didn't send it on Twitter, yeah. So what we're going to do now is the 11 clubs who did do what I asked them to do, we're going to watch their videos. I have never watched these videos before, so I'm going to be reacting to these along with you, having never seen them before myself. And then when we've watched all 11 of them, I will open up some polls on the YouTube community page where you can vote on who you would like me to manage. I think the maximum number of responses you can have in a poll is 5. So with 11 clubs, we'll do some kind of random draw thing. And I guess we'll have a group of 4, a group of 4 and a group of 3. And then the winners of each of those will be in a grand final. So we've got the long bank holiday weekend coming up. So we'll probably do one group on Friday, one group on Saturday, one group on Sunday. And then on Monday will be the final. So keep an eye on the YouTube community page throughout the weekend if you want to have your say in who we end up managing. And of course, use the comment section on this video to tell me which ones you like the look of as well. But we are now gonna watch some videos. I really hope they're good. So I've got my trusty headphones on, and first up is Wembley FC, who I actually have already done a video with this year because I did the Wembley to Wembley FA Cup thing. It sounds so weird talking with these on. This is mad. Who could do a Football Manager video with headphones on? It's madness. But this is Wembley FC's video. It is 1 minute and 3 seconds long. Do we disqualify them? We might let them get away with the extra 3 seconds, although it doesn't follow the rules. I hope I've got it set up so you can hear this properly. Let's make it full screen and go.
At Wembley FC, you can start here. And you can finish here. Welcome to Wembley FC.
Wembley FC is a family-run club founded in 1946 and have given opportunities to young players and coaches to find their feet in the footballing world. Playing in Cherry Red, they currently compete in the Combined Counties League, which is situated at step 9 of the footballing pyramid. The club are trying to increase their status in football, and one of those steps is recently acquiring grant funding by the FA, helping place new floodlights, changing rooms and the pitch itself to aid facilities. With the future already looking extremely encouraging, we'd be so excited to see what you could do and where you could take the club.
And why don't you tell our story by getting Wembley to Wembley?
Oh, it continues. I thought that was the end. He's back.
Go back down. Go back. We're not going to...
He's facing the other way.
I'm going to face this way.
Okay, so we aren't going to disqualify them because the last 8 seconds were proper weird. I like the fact they've got a bit of a sense of humour. The Wembley to Wembley story is a fun story to tell. They're mentioning there Wembley and that the coach has a mullet. I like that. We've got a little bit of sense of humour showing here as well. This guy calls it soccer. He's not. I mean, it does say there that this guy's taller than this guy. He isn't very tall for a goalkeeping coach, is he? Unless this guy's absolutely enormous. I need actual heights, but they get it. I like it. That's a good start. That's Wembley. Let's move on to Fleet Town FC. Can we full screen? Twitter video is so annoying. Right, Fleet Town FC. Here we go.
Town, we pride ourselves on being an important asset for the local and wider community by being open, inclusive and accessible to all, regardless of age, ability or background.
Hi, I'm Caroline Bone and I'm the chairperson of Fleet Town Football Club.
Hi, I'm Darren McGrath and I'm the vice chairman of Fleet Town Football Club.
We've raised over £1,000 from us to see this evening, so we are absolutely thrilled.
We are Fleet Town Football Club. Our badge represents everything we stand for: courage, character and community.
Until that bit right at the end, I wasn't completely sure this was a custom video for this, but I think it is. We've got a few Arsenal shirts in there. Is that an Argentina shirt? No Spurs shirt, so that is a positive. That was Fleet Town. Right, so next one up is Hucknall Town. Oh, Twitter video, you're a nightmare. Right, Hucknall Town, here we go.
The 2005 FA Trophy final consisted of non-league giants.
Hold on. Is that just... Feels like that's just starting partway through. Let's try that again.
The 2005 FA Trophy final consisted of non-league giants Hucknall Town. The Yellows took over 1,000 fans that day. The club has also previously had pre-season friendlies against Manchester United. However, in 2013, due to financial challenges, the club were demoted to Step 7. Last season saw a brand new ground, and after last-minute winners like this...
You shake that camera.
It led to a Step 6 playoff final win with celebrations like this. And although life hasn't been the easiest at Step 5, we've scored goals like this along the way. But we thought it could be time for a change.
You're right, Gaffer. How does it feel that you've been replaced?
What? What do you mean?
Has no one told you that there's a YouTuber coming in?
The 2005 FA Trophy final consisted of...
Right, that's looped back round again, hasn't it? Like that. I like it when they've got a bit of a sense of humour. Right, who's next? Hang on, that looks familiar. That's also over a minute long, you cheats. I'll be hearing from my lawyers about using my graphics.
Brigtown FC, the Zebras.
Brigtown, you might have just ruled yourselves out of contention because I can't use that because that's copyright music. Does that go on all the way through? Is it still playing here?
Team have picked up many.
Right, hold on. Maybe they only use it for a second. If we move past this bit.
1864.
No.
Clubs in the world.
No. Oh, Brigtown, you've made a mistake here.
Currently members.
No.
In stadium.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Brigtown. Let's try and skip forward to a bit where you're not playing the music.
White stripes. Over the last...
Obviously, you can go onto Twitter and find the original video and watch it yourself if you really want to see what the Brigtown video was. But yeah, if it's got copyright music in, I can't use it.
160 years, the team have picked up many trophies, with the most talked about being the FA Vase, which Brigtown won in 1996 and 2003. The Zebras' most recent accolade was the Lincolnshire Senior Trophy that they won.
Yeah, okay. So that was Brigtown. Let's move on and hope the next one hasn't used copyright music. So who's this? RB Kensington. They've decided to be very snazzy and youthful and gone for the portrait video for TikTok. Let's have a little look at this one.
We are Rising Ballers Kensington, a team playing in the Combined Counties Division 1. Steps.
What music is that? I mean, I might just be old and not recognising the music. Or have they used some kind of copyright free thing?
Of non-league football, providing you the ultimate challenge. Can you take us all the way to the Premier League? We film all of our games and upload to YouTube, so you'll have footage to support your videos. Also,
then I'm hoping you've not used copyright music there, because you hopefully get it.
We have added all of our players, kits and logos to the database, so you and your fans can put a face to the names.
Awesome.
Will the twins be key players for you as well? Can you get Mo Abdi scoring worldies like this? Can you do it all whilst finding the next hidden gem to make it pro from Rising Ballers? With players who have gone on to play in the World Cup, Eredivisie and FA Cup, who will be next? We have a history of pushing players on, and you'll have to keep this tradition in place. We also have a lot of ex-RBFC players in Football Manager, such as Yusuf, Jaden and Dise. So you have the added challenge of trying to sign ex-RBFC legends on your quest to win the Premier League. We are massive Football Manager fans, and we'd love for you to join us. Join the team. We are Rising Ballers.
Okay. They get Football Manager. Right, who's this? Farnham Town. They've also gone for the portrait angle.
Hello, Kevin. We are Farnham Town.
He used my name. Oh, 5 points to Farnham. You used my name.
Hello, Kevin. We are Farnham Town, and we are currently an unbeaten side in Step 5, the Combined Counties Premier League South. We're actually the only team this season to have gone 25 games perfect from the start of the season. That is a new British record. But more importantly than that, we are a YouTube and social media team. We create content every single week. We've got a behind-the-scenes documentary. We put the highlights out, and we love Football Manager. So hopefully, pick us. Get involved in Farnham Town, get involved in the players, the personalities that go with it, and just work with us to be the next Football Manager save to blow up. But don't just take it from me, hear what the players think.
Choose Farnham.
Choose Farnham.
Choose Farnham. Choose Farnham. Choose Farnham. Choose Farnham.
We love each other.
We love you, Farnham. We love you, Farnham. We love oh, Farnham.
Well, there we go. That was Farnham. And then we've got Bedfont Sports. We've gone back to the traditional landscape for Bedfont Sports. Is that my dad's house?
Football Manager is not about the present. It's about building a project for the future. It's about building success.
Again, this better not be copyright music. I didn't make this clear, but it better not be.
Or being consistent at the top. So why us? We've been a project from the start. We build every day, we change every day. And more importantly, we're improving every day. And for what? It's for our youth. Our volunteers. We do it for them. They are the future. We thrived off the next 16-year-old wonder kid. We thrive off coming through the ranks. We thrive off the first team debuts. We thrive of making our own. It's part of our history. We build this for our future. This is Bedfont Sports. Our history has been made, but our future, it awaits.
Very snazzy. They've got 2 badges. Hang on, do they have 2 badges? They have 2 badges. Both with birds on. Interesting. Right, who's next? Froome. It's Froome, isn't it? Not Frome. They've got my name on there. That's a good sign. It's very quiet. Why is it so quiet? Why is it a PowerPoint presentation? Something's about to happen. I feel like something's about to happen. I hope something's about to happen. Wow, they've scored 0 in a penalty shootout. That's impressive work. Here we go. We're going to get some sound. Here we go. We get some sound. There we go. BA11. I guess that's their postcode, is it? Where does that make them from? Where's BA? Right, we've got 3 more. This is Ollerton Town now. We've gone back to the funky young portrait style.
Liam Kent here, chairman.
Liam, by the way, really appreciate the fact that you're a man with beard and glasses. Excellent taste.
Of Ollerton Town Football Club. Trying to sum up in just 60 seconds why you should choose us. I guess I will start with why you shouldn't choose the people who have applied. There's some good clubs on that list, clubs that I know, clubs like your Hucknall, your Brigtown. But they've got nice grounds, they've got large fan bases, healthy budgets, and are quite successful on the pitch. All things that we're not. I'm here at a very rainy Wales Lane. We currently sit bottom of the Northern Counties East League, Division 1, on just 4 points. Our facilities leave a lot to be desired. But what we are as a project, and what we are as a club on the up, I think we're a good story to tell, and I think together we can make some really great content.
Well, there you go. That was who was that? That was Ollerton Town. I like that guy. That was good. Right, Crooktown. 1 minute 49, and they play in Cambridge colours. This is going to be a tough sell. This better be the best video I've ever seen, even though they've cheated. Something happening?
Jack Greenwell, Crook's most famous connection, born and raised in Crooktown. He played for Crooktown before leaving for a little-known club called Barcelona. Not only did he have an illustrious playing career for the Catalans, he became the youngest manager in their history. He's also the longest-serving manager, managing for 10 years until 1924. As if that wasn't enough, Jack went on to manage Peru and become the first non-South American to win the South American Cup.
We're going on a walk. This is a bigger stadium than East Fife, where I was at the weekend.
The club have won the FA Amateur Cup 5 times, in 1901, 1954, 1959, 1962 and 1964, beating the likes of Bishop Auckland, Barnet, Hounslow and Enfield. Another notable ex-player of Crooktown is Frank Clark. Frank Clark played for Newcastle, but most notably for Nottingham Forest, playing under Brian Clough. Here you're looking at the Crooktown AFC Millfield Grandstand. Groundhoppers from far and wide come to see this, and there's not many in this condition left within the UK. This grandstand was built in 1925 and houses the changing rooms, a away officials room, both dugouts and the committee room.
Who are Hendo, Muddy and Smithy? I need more information on them. Right, I think we've got one more. That was Crooktown. We've got one more, and it is Shepshed Dynamo, who, no pressure, but these are the ones nearest my house. So let's have a look to see what they've got to say. Just in case you didn't see that. I feel like they watch my content and they know what's going to appeal to me. Oh, just buffering for a moment. My butthole is buffering. What's going on? Hello, Shepshed Dynamo. Why are you not working? Let's try that again.
again for me, my hometown club.
It took Shepshed Dynamo 7 matches.
And he's a striker. Oh!
Hold on. I shouldn't interrupt midway through the video. Is that an advert literally just for chips? No specific chips from anywhere. It's just Shepshed Dynamo, sponsored by chips. Brilliant. Well, there you have it. That was Shepshed Dynamo. So that is all 11 options. Let's get these headphones off. I look like a right Wally wearing those. So our options are Wembley FC, look at them waving together, Fleet Town, Hucknall Town, Brig Town, who you're going to have to go and watch their video on Twitter if you want to see their video, RB Kensington, Farnham Town, Bedfont Sports with the double eagles, Frome Town, Ollerton Town, Crook Town, lots of towns, and Shepshed Dynamo. Right, as I'm recording this video, I've decided to change the voting and how it's going to work. I'm going to do 3 polls that all start now. As this video goes live, the 3 semi-finals, I guess you'd call them. There'll be a group of 4, and a group of 3, unless I can do a group of 6 and a group of 5, but I don't think I can on YouTube community page. I'm going to randomly draw who goes in what group as well, so make sure you vote in the all 3 or all 2, however many they are. Go to the community page. Don't know where a YouTube community page is? It's here, look. So on your YouTube homepage, it's one of these tabs at the top. Just click community. The poll will be in there. So the polls for the first, like the qualifiers, will all be in there, and then at some point over the weekend, probably Sunday, we'll take the winner of each one, and that'll be the overall decider, and we'll then know from there who we're going to be managing. And then the first episode proper of the series should be out Tuesday next week, and then I will make an effort to get down to the ground of whoever we end up managing within a week or so of then. We'll find out when they've got a match and hopefully get down to one in the very near future. But it is now all in your hands. The next save is going to be with one of those 11 clubs. I have no idea which one. I've tried not to sway you with who I would like. I was watching those videos for the first time as you were watching them. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to vote on the community page. And if you're excited for the new save, leave a thumbs up on it for me. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on episode 1 when that appears. And thank you very much for watching.